afternoon, you guys. So it is 12:30 and I am just sitting here reading Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and it is really intense and really crazy and so good. Like, I can't even get enough of it. It's just so different from any of the other books. It's like action packed, like crazy. But I actually didn't read last night because I just wanted a break. As you guys know, I've read a lot these past 2 weeks, and I just wanted to sit and watch TV last night with my mama, and that's what we did. We watched that new show that's kind of a a southern version of the Jersey Shore, I guess. And we only watched it because we wanted to see if Jersey Shore was going to come back, and they are in 2018, like a family thing, I guess, like a family vacation or something. So yeah. And then we spent the rest of the night watching old episodes of 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom. So that's what we did last night. But I didn't sleep really good last night. I slept, I think, 4 hours, which, like I said, is kind of normal for me. I just had a lot on my mind and everything. So, and I'm scheduling my hip surgery hopefully today. If they call me back, I'm calling them again to make sure that I try my damnedest to get that hip surgery scheduled today. But yeah, I've got to go to the doctor again today. A different doctor. It's my primary care physician, because I told y'all yesterday that I wasn't feeling very well and I have to go get it checked out, because about once a week, and I'm serious, about once a week I get told that I have strep throat or I have bronchitis or I have sinus infection or an ear infection, something, because like I said, with Crohn's disease, your immune system is just so weak and not good, and I get sick at the drop of a hat. So I'm going there this afternoon. I'm gonna see what I have. But yeah, I am intending on reading a lot today, and if I don't finish this book today, I will definitely be finishing it tomorrow, because tomorrow I don't have anything to do. But I'll tell y'all throughout the day how far I get along in this. But so far, it's absolutely amazing, and I love it. And I guess I'll just keep y'all updated throughout the day, and I will see y'all later. Guys, so I am at the doctor, and I am about to go in, but I thought I'd vlog real quick. I got my surgery scheduled, so that's good. I'm really happy about that. I'm hoping I can sleep good tonight now that it's scheduled. I just wanted to update on Harry Potter. I brought it with me, obviously, because honestly, I don't go anywhere without a book, so, but I brought this with me, and I'm on page, I think, let me just look real quick, 209, so I'm getting along, pretty slowly, but I'm not mad about that, because honestly, I'm just, not looking forward to this series ending. I'm really sad about it, and I think I'm just, going snail's pace through it, because I just don't want it to end, but that happens, So I'm just gonna go in and read while I wait, and yeah, I'll let y'all know how it went and everything, and let y'all know what I have. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye, you guys. So it is 10 o'clock in the morning, and I did not vlog at all yesterday after my doctor's appointment. I found out that I have a sinus infection, and so yeah, which is what I figured it was, because that's what my mama has. And I came home yesterday, and I felt so awful. I read a little bit, but I didn't read a ton. I'm at almost at the halfway point in Deathly Hallows. So yeah, got it right here. I'm finishing this today. If I don't, I'll be seriously shocked. I'd have to get start feeling really bad in order not to finish it. But I came home yesterday, and I just felt awful. So I stayed in my bed the rest of the evening, and I went to bed so early last night. I went to bed at 8, and I woke up though at 10:30, and then I came in my den with my mom, and I read until, I don't know, 12:30, and then I went back to sleep. And I just didn't feel like vlogging, because honestly, my voice was almost gone, because I'd coughed so much. My ribs were hurting because I was coughing so much, and I was so nauseous. I just didn't feel like picking up the camera because I felt so icky, and I barely felt like reading. But this book is like, if I wasn't sick, I would have already finished it by now. And also, like I said, I'm having a hard time getting through it because I don't want it to be over, and I keep saying, oh, I need to do this, and then I close it. Or there's a really, really sad part, and yeah, like if you guys have ever watched the show Friends, which you guys know I'm obsessed with, there's this episode where Joey and Rachel are reading books, her favorite book and his favorite book, and they swap it. So hers is Little Women and his is The Shining. So when Joey gets scared or upset about something, he puts the book in the freezer. He does it with The Shining and he does it with Little Women. I seriously have wanted to put this book in the freezer like 6 times already. Like, my mom even asked me last night while I was reading it because I got really upset because Ron ditched Harry and Hermione, and I was so angry that he was just so immature and annoying. And Ron has immature tendencies. He's definitely not my favorite character in Harry Potter. I like him and everything, and I love him and Hermione together, but he just annoys me all the time, it seems like. But she asked me, she was like, do you want to put the book in the freezer, Lindsay? And I'm just like, yes, I do, actually. I didn't, but I really wanted to because he was pissing me off, and I don't know, there's just so much happening, and I miss Hogwarts. I miss them being at school and going to classes, because this is going to sound weird, but my favorite part about Harry Potter so far has been all their classes that they go to, because I love school, so that stuff just absolutely fascinates me, and I loved reading it. It was my favorite. It's been my favorite parts of this whole series. It's reading about them going to class and everything, and what they do in their homework and stuff, which I know is weird, but yeah. I just wanted to update y'all. Sorry I didn't upload yesterday. I was just, honestly, I felt so bad. And sometimes you just don't feel like vlogging yourself when you look and feel like death. So, yeah. Oh, and I got my hip surgery scheduled. I think I said that in the clip in the car. It's November 12th. 2 weeks away, less than 2 weeks now, until I get it operated on. And I'll let y'all know, tell y'all, because I don't know if I'll upload for a couple of days. Obviously, I'm going to be in a lot of pain, and I'm going to be very heavily medicated, so I don't know. I'll let y'all know. But I'm going to get this reading. I will update y'all in a few minutes, tell y'all what I'm thinking so far. By the way, I absolutely love this book. It's great. A lot of action, a lot of overwhelming feelings, and it's really good, though, and I'm excited to see how it ends. So I will talk to y'all later. Okay, you guys. So Harry's irritating me again really badly. So right now I'm on a chapter where they're talking about the life of Albus Dumbledore. This horrible woman, Rita Skeeter, cannot stand this woman. Here, hold on, I gotta put this down. Sorry, I have to take my medication. To take a steroid. She wrote this book about him, okay, trying to expose him or whatever. And for some reason, throughout this whole thing, Harry's been reading the Prophet, I think is what it's called. And he's believing these things that they're saying about Dumbledore. And I just am sitting here and I'm like, Harry, you know that Voldemort is controlling the ministry right now in the Prophet or whatever, the Daily Prophet. And you had stuff written like this about you, and none of it was true. So why are you believing it and taking it to heart so much? And it's just bothering me because, in my opinion, he shouldn't be believing everything. And he just needs to, I don't know, it's bothering me, though. I just wish he'd quit believing everything that was written, because he was in the same position as Dumbledore was just a couple years ago with the Daily Prophet and them making up stories about him and saying this and saying that he was lying and that he was crazy and he was mad and everything. So I just wish he would stop and realize that even if some of it is true, and I don't know if it is yet, and I'm totally biased because I absolutely love Albus, that I don't believe anything that they're saying, honestly, right now. Or what is true, I believe there is a good, logical, reasonable explanation for it. That's just how I feel. But Harry doesn't feel that way right now. He's angry at him, which I understand being angry because he felt that Dumbledore didn't leave him anything. But I feel like Harry's looking way too much. I feel like if he just stops and looks at right in front of him, I feel like all the answers are going to be there. And if he just, I don't think Dumbledore would just leave him with nothing, and those conversations they had and those meetings were for nothing. I think it's all right there, and Harry's just looking too much. Like he just needs to take a step back and not think about it as much as he's thinking about it, because he's just going way too deep into the path when it's actually at the surface. But those are my thoughts right now. I just had to express that because I'm just getting a little irritated with Harry right now. So, but it's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be okay. So, okay, I'm gonna go. So, Ron, sorry, my phone did something weird. Ron is back. I'm so excited. The scene that I just read was amazing. I'm so happy. Something finally went right in this book, and I'm so, so happy. Hermione just cracked me up. I absolutely love Hermione. Like I've said 1,000 times, she is absolutely my favorite. But I just want to tell y'all, I'm at over the halfway point. I'm at page 388, and it is so, so good. And I have a feeling that the second half of this book I'm going to probably read quickly, because I feel like there's going to be so much happening. And when action scenes happen, I read, for some reason it goes from me reading it like on a scale from 1 to 10, I read it like a 5, and then I read like way past 10. I'm like reading it so fast, like I'm reading it and I'm absorbing everything. But I've always been a very quick reader. When things get exciting, like I read abnormally fast. So I'm just so excited, and I have all day to sit here in my den with my fireplace on and read. And I'm in a great mood right now. But I'm just so happy. And I haven't been, like, I've been very overwhelmed and nervous and anxious throughout this whole book, and I just, for the first time, experienced pure happiness at that previous chapter. So I'm going to continue reading, and I will talk to y'all later. Everybody, so since I've last vlogged, I took a shower, and I have read quite a bit more of Harry Potter. I'm on page 502, so I'm getting along pretty good. I definitely know I'm finishing this today, but I am taking my time because I really want to enjoy it, and I just, oh my gosh, it's so good and so action-packed and crazy, and oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever been this anxious reading a book. Like, I'm so nervous and just on the edge of my seat all the time. So, but I moved to my bedroom. I just needed to kind of get out of the den. I've been in there for hours. So, yeah, but I had to stop and take a shower because I was just like wanting to take one. And yeah, so my hair's dry though. That's good. But I am going to continue reading, and hopefully, I don't know if the next time I vlog I'll be done with the book, but hopefully I will be. I'm not sure. I might pick it up because, you know, sometimes I'll be reading and I'll be like, oh my gosh, why did that just happen? Or I'll get really, really emotional about something and I have to pick up the camera and vlog about it. So we'll just have to see what I'm in the mood for. But my goal is the next time I pick up the camera, I'll be done with the book. So I've got like 250 pages left. I can do this. So I'll talk to y'all later. Guys, so I just finished the Deathly Hallows, and I'm so happy with how everything ended. It was an excellent, excellent book. It was an excellent series. I'm sad that it's over, but I'm also so happy. I feel so accomplished and just like good about everything. I love how everything ended. It was so good. And I'm thinking about doing a whole video on my thoughts of the whole entire series. I am going to go ahead and rank my favorites, which has changed this whole series, but I think I now know my best to my least favorite book. So it's going to go The Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows, Order of Phoenix, Sorcerer's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban, Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and then The Goblet of Fire. So that's my list, and I've decided that, and I know that some people probably won't agree with that, but that's just my opinion. Those are my favorite books in order. So, but the whole series was great. I gave every single book in the series a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was absolutely amazing. The whole thing. The books were just so good, and I'm about to watch, of course, the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. But that is it for the Me Reading Harry Potter for the First Time series. I don't know if I will even read tomorrow because I am exhausted and drained. The series drained my soul, but also made my soul really happy and just excited, and I don't know. I feel fulfilled, basically. But that is it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will let y'all know tomorrow if I decide to pick up a book and read. I very well might. And I'm also tomorrow filming my December TBR and my November wrap up. So, because I got my 4 books today that I ordered off Barnes & Noble. So, I've got everything, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.